Okay, now a little about the trend detector settings within the RobotFX Fluid Expert Advisor. First of all, the idea is to make you understand all the settings so you can use it properly. We don't want to create one of those black box trading systems that you have no idea what's going on, with some advertising websites full of fake testimonials from fake customers that got rich overnight. So we are trying to explain these settings as best as we can. Today we will explain the trend detector. If the trend detector is enabled, in other words set to true and not false, the trend detector is based on 3 moving averages: 2 exponential moving averages, 1 fast, EMA fast, and EMA medium of 30 and 55. These are the default settings that you can change. Other settings you can change them to suit your desires. And the slow moving average, which is set by default to 200. If the trend detector it's set to true, it will consider opening trades only based on the trend set by this or determined by this 3 moving average, as it follows. If the price is below, there are 2 conditions that must be met for this case to sell. If the price is below the slow moving average, the one which is 200 by default, and the fast moving average value 30, it's lower than the 55 moving exponential moving average, then the expert advisor will only sell, will only open sell positions and not buy. This is the trend detector. In this case, the pound and the crown. This is a very nice example of a downtrend that started somewhere here. The last wave started somewhere here and still didn't end yet. Now in this area, as soon as the price dropped below the 200 moving average, this line, let me make it a little more bold, and the fast EMA dropped below the medium EMA, 30 below the 55, and the default settings, the expert advisor will only look to sell when the non-lag moving average, the black and white fluid line, will change the color from white into black. This you can also change in your settings, the colors and the width of the lines, whatever else you need. By default, the EA doesn't load the moving averages on the chart, so you must load them separately if you want, or if you have other indicators that you like to use and you don't want to crowd the chart, just ignore them. Depends on you and your settings and how do you see the trend. Now, basically the expert advisor would have opened the trade here when the color changed of the non-lag moving average, and close it when it changed back here. It will close the trade if, of course, the non-lag moving average exit trades is set to true. Otherwise it will not close them. It will keep them open, and if you have the and it will open many other trades if the extra initial lots trade is set to true again. Now with the default settings, it will try to open only one trade and close it as fast as the non-lag moving average will change the color. So we would have a winning trade, 200 pips. Here we would have a break-even trade probably. depending on the stop loss settings. Another break even, sell signal, break even, sell, 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 short period of consolidation. This could have been a problematic area, and the trend resumes again, sell, 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 more sells, and so on. Okay, only this. So you can change the settings of the trend detector by changing the values of these three moving averages. One more time, the expert advisor will consider on this chart and with the trend detector active or set to true, will consider selling because it's a downtrend, because the price is below the slow moving average 200 line and the fast exponential moving average 30 EMA, it is below the 55 EMA. This is how the expert advisor detects the trend with the default settings. Change the settings if you wish, or if you want to base your trades on some other indicators, just deactivate it. And by the way, if it's deactivated, if the trend detector is deactivated, this is very important. The expert advisor, if you set it to fast, the expert advisor will open trades continuously based only on the non-lag moving average changing color. So even though we will have a trend down here, it is obviously down. The expert advisor will open also buys and then sells and buys and sells, and every time the non-lag moving average will change its color by forming when another swing is formed, either up, high or low. So that's why I think it's better if you do use the trend detector. Try to tweak it a little based on your pair, on the time frame you are using to trade on. Find the right settings, and you should be on the right way to trade with the trend. This is it.